So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to do my very first Mite test. Excuse me. Testing for VARROA mites, the levels in the colony. The test that I'm going to perform is the alcohol test. It involves a testing kit, half a cup of the bees, and it needs to be nurse bees. They have the most VARROA mites in the hive. The workers usually don't have them. So I'm going to go into my largest hive and split this down to the brood box. Really check the frame well, and the frame needs to be, in order to get the most nurse mites, you want a frame with some open brood. That way you know that there's nurse bees on there. So I'm going to pull this down, grab a frame, and then I'm going to move away from the apiary, because where I would be, I'd be right in a flight line. So I'm going to pull this down, grab a frame, and we'll go over to the table and we'll do the test and see how they do. Now, when I say this is the first test, if you watched in a previous video, I did a first in wow ladies, you love the propolis. In the previous video I did a hello girls, I did do a confectioner's sugar treatment, albeit I didn't do it 100% how it should be done, but that's the first time I've done a treatment. However, all this season in my smoker I've been using dried citrus peel. Don't have to take that off, do I, ladies? Sorry for breaking that propolis. I've been using dried citrus peel, which has oxalic acid in. I found a beekeeper in the country of Turkey that is completely organic and uses dried orange peels and thyme. Now, I've done a tiny bit of research on the thyme, but I'm going to do some more. Now, I know that I could do oxalic acid treatments. Ladies, you are getting super heavy. Let me just put it down 1 second. Wow. That's gotta be 70 pounds. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I do have some brood in here, and I'm pretty sure it has open cells. So let's take a frame out to make a little bit of room to move. My biggest concern here is finding the queen with my bloody eyes. I don't want to be the first beekeeper, I don't want to be the first new beekeeper that acid bathed a queen. Okay, we've got a little bit of room, girls. Let's take a look. I might have to go down into the bottom because these are These have all got huge honey bridges on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down below. Alright girls, I'm very well behaved today. Yeah, thanks for that. Always forget to keep my smoker going. Alright girls, I'm gonna have to take you off. Gotta go down below you. Nice bright yellow pollen there in the pollen baskets I just saw. Like I said previously, I don't think pollen ever stops here in North Georgia. I've seen it in a warm day in January. See, right in the middle there, yellow pollen baskets full. See that? Very dark honey. Wow, girl, could you get your pollen baskets any fuller? Making herself look deformed with all that pollen. We're at that time of year where the propolis is now like chewing gum, girls. Found a little bit of something, didn't you? Bugger off, get it later. Yeah, massive. I wish I had my GoPro on me, because these pollen baskets on this bee here are just... She's really working for this queen. I haven't even got my phone on me. Concentrate on what you're doing, Cameron. Sorry. So open capped brood is what we're looking for. We've got some here. Not much open. Let me go another frame. Let me go another frame, girls. Excuse me, young lady. Excuse me, young lady. Get out the bloody way. Wow, that propolis. Well, I'm going to have to go and look another one, because I have got some uncapped brood, but not a great deal. Let me go one more. See if I can find one with the most uncapped brood. There we go. Well, I guess that's better. Now I've got to make sure that the queen is not on here. Interesting. I'm putting pollen into some of these. Not much. I might have to go one more. I'm not seeing much open brood. Let's see what you've got going on this one, girls. It's just starting to get a bit... Just realised it, the English idiots here. Don't sting my finger. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's got more open brood in. Yeah, we'll use this one. Alright, checking for the queen.
One hour later.
Well, probably a good idea when you're doing this is find the queen cage you. Alright, that one, I'm going to use this one. Okay guys, so I've got my frame of bees in here. I double checked the queen wasn't on there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake the bees into this box and then I'm going to smoke them so that the majority of the forager bees leave and they leave the nurse bees. Then I'm going to... Where did I put my cup? Where the hell did I put my cup? I'm going to grab half a cup of the bees. Oh, it's there. I'm going to grab half a cup of the bees and then put them into the acid bath and see how many mites we've got. So first thing I'm going to do is to shake the bees into this tub. Excuse me, young lady. Excuse me, young lady. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to put this back in the hive. Now I'm going to smoke these girls and get rid of the foragers, and then the girls that are left I'll grab half a cup, put them into the bath and shake them. Now this is not the nicest part of beekeeping. You're actually, these bees die. They can't, all that being said, they do die very quickly. I've got that lid on correctly. But as all beekeepers know, every one of these bees would gladly give their life to save this colony. So unfortunately, this is one of those things which you've got to do it. We've got to keep the varroa mites at bay. I'll put these girls back over here. Some of them will find a way back and I'll shake them back in a second. So they say that in a half a cup of bees there's about 300 bees, and the ratio is 3 to 300 is an acceptable figure. Anything higher than that and you've got too many VARROA mites. So let's take a look. I see one VARROA mite. I'm going to check this lid because it's leaking slightly and give them a bigger shake. Like I said, with regards to treatments, I smoke them with dried orange peel, and that's the only thing I've done apart from last week's half attempt with the confection of sugar. Let's see if I've got that lid on right now. So about 30 seconds. So far I've only seen one mite. If that's the true case, then I'm a very, very lucky second season beekeeper. Or smoking them with the oxalic acid that comes out of the dried orange peel truly does work. Yep, just one solitary mite. So I'm super pleased with that. Now I've got several beekeepers on that are subscribers that are mentoring me via the comments. Thank you so much. How I learned to be a better steward to the bees is you guys leaving a comment and picking up where I'm making mistakes. So thank you for that, and this video as well. If I made any mistakes that's giving me a false reading of one VARROA mite, then please do tell me. But if that's the case, we're doing great. One VARROA mite, either I'm the luckiest new beekeeper or the oxalic acid in the orange peel's working. Okay, I'm going to go and put those girls back together, and I'll be back in 1 second. Okay. Whew. Okay, so I got those ladies back together, and what I will do is my second strongest hive, I'll also do a test on that in the next week and make sure that that's just not a fluke. But in the meantime, this hive was requeened, and I got you. The time frame is such that she should have started laying and she hasn't. So let's see what's going on. I am feeding her these guys 1-to-1 sugar water in this top frame here. So I got some feedback from one of the guys who watches the channel, the Beekeeper. Thank you so much. I'm going to take a look. If there's no if she still hasn't started laying, I'm going to give her I'm going to give this colony a frame of open brood, and what that will do, that brood has a pheromone of its own, and it will stimulate the queen if she hasn't already started laying. But let's take a look. I found her. I know she's in there because I found her the last inspection, but she just hadn't started laying yet. So let's take a look. Now she is marked, and I think going forward as I progress with the apiary, I'm going to get one of them little cages where you can catch the queen and mark them super easy, because my eyesight truly do need marked queens. Sorry lady, I've realised I'm here. Where did I put my snooker? So I'm just looking for some eggs, and if I don't see any, I'll stimulate the queen by putting in some brood. And there she is. Hello, Queenie. You're only late. Yep. I see lots and lots of larvae. So she started laying. Yeah, both sides. That's a good thing. You look on another frame. I know you're on that one, Queenie, so let me look at another frame, see if you've got anything going on anywhere else. Yep. We've got oh no, my eyesight, that's pollen. They love to tickle my legs, they do. And then I've got overgrown weeds on the side. You know what I didn't do? I didn't smoke my hands. That's why they're interested. Smoking your hands helps with them not being so interested in that moving part near the hive. Alright girls, bear with me. I'm just having a look today, that's all I'm doing. Well, we're into honey. But she started laying, that's great. I won't steal from a different hive, as 2 days ago there was absolutely nothing in here with regards to any type of brood. So I'll leave that queen to her own devices and check her again the next inspection. Oh, take that out, Cameron. Alright ladies, I will leave you to your sugar water. Eat the sugar water. Sorry. Eat the sugar water, stay strong and build yourself up for the winter. Okay, so Mite test done. Very pleased with that, if that is correct. Very, very pleased with that, if that is correct. And if it is correct, it's got to be more to do with the smoking them with orange peel than my luck, you know. Well, that's all I've got for you today, guys. I want to thank all our subscribers. We are now actually on track for the amount of subscribers I wanted us to get onto the channel for this year. We're on track for that number. So thank you so much for everybody who subscribed. For those who do watch the videos and have yet to subscribe, please do take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button if you want to watch all our videos as and when they come out. Thank you to all the subscribers, the new subscribers that are also starting to mentor me on the channel. But at the end of the season, I'm going to give everybody who's mentored me a good shout out on the channel, and if I have the resources to do so, I may well send those guys some of our honey. In the meantime, that's all I've got today, and I will see you guys on the next video.